Hello everyone and welcome to another AFL preseason Supercoach 2024 video where today I'm going to be looking through the Western Bulldogs. Bulldogs, they missed out on finals last year. They'll be pretty disappointed, like with all the talent they've got there, like your Bonts, your McRae's, whatever, Leah Libbers. They really should be in playing finals, I believe. So obviously they're going to be looking to get into the finals this year. Let's have a look at their fixture. No opening round, no early bye. Got Gold Coast on Mars, talking about the expansion of the game. They're playing on another planet. And then they got West Coast at Metricon. So, on Metricon, Marvel, which is, should be some pretty high-scoring Bulldogs right there. All right, so anyway, and then they got the round 15 bye. So they have play all the games, cover all the buys up until the last one. So, yeah. Enough of that. Let's get on with it. Go onto the defenders. Now, first off the rank, Bailey Dale, 507.6k. He's a pretty reliable option. He's pretty consistent. He probably be like your 9,500 average, I believe. Next, actually, one I forgot to put in here, Ed Richards, who's about 480k, I believe. He's probably around about 85, 90 sort of player. Personally, I probably wouldn't go these players, but they're options. They're probably like your tier 2 premiums. Your top between 10 and 20, not top 10 though. All right, so Nick Caulfield, 123.9k. If he's staying round one, he most likely be in my side. Just depending on what other rookies are available. We've got Jed Bustlinger. So I think he's a key defender, I think. High draft pick last year, or year before. 123.9k. He has a cool name. Watch to see if he debuts, but I'm not quite sure about that. Midfielders. Now, the big one, the Bont, at 724.6k. Wowee. He's the most expensive player in the game. But, in my opinion, he'll be worth it. He's like your default captain option. He can go massive 180s. He can go 90s very occasionally, but most of the time he'd be like 120 plus. And if you don't start him, then what's your plan on getting him in? Like, I know we have trade boosts now, but he's worst case scenario. I don't think he's going to drop below 650k, which is still hard to get someone in at that price. All right, so he's in my side at the moment. Libba, 648.6k. I probably won't go there, but I've got him in my draft side. He did well for me. I love Libba. Only bad thing he did was he got concussed, and I had the captain on him in my draft league cash grand final. That really hurt me. That cost me like $200 or something like that. He's a pretty good scorer. Lots of contested ball. Love the Libba. All right, Treloar, 601.8k. He can score well. Has a good role in the midfield, but it seems like every year it's like an ankle injury or a hamstring injury or something. So I'm probably not going to go there. Colonel Riley Sanders, 184.8k. I think he did an interview somewhere where he said he's training as a mid and as a forward. But we'll watch him in the preseason. I know he's in a lot of teams at the moment at your M8, but I currently don't have him, but he's definitely someone that I am highly considering. But watch him in the pre-season. And then we got Dominic Bedendo, 123.9k. I think he was reported as having a pretty good season, pre-season. I think he was, in line to make a debut, perhaps. But he's got injured. I can't remember exactly what the injury is, but he's not someone who is in contention anymore, I don't believe. Okay, on to the rucks. Now, got Tim English. who's the second highest priced player in the game as a ruckman, 715.1k. Yeah, expensive. Other rock options as Gorn Grundy, etc. Could he share more of the ruck time with Lob? Watch during the season. Could we pick him up a bit cheaper? Like I think he's at price at like 128 or something. Yeah, I don't think he'll go 128. Maybe that might be lowered a little bit. You might be able to pick him up a bit cheaper. But how are you going to get him in again? It's going to be hard. But I might not just go there at all. All right, next onto the forwards. Now, Jack McRae is also available as a midfielder. Now, as soon as I saw him, he was available as a midfielder. As a forward this year. I was like, yep, my first picked. But then I looked at his scores towards the end of the year as his role changed under Bevo. He's scoring 80s, 90s. I still think he'll be in the top 6 forward. But he's had a couple of hamstring issues. I think he's gone off. I think it's twice now. He's gone off with a hamstring issue. And where will Bevo play him? His best position is in the midfield. But he's been playing on the wings. I'm playing on the half forward. I do believe he did play injured though. I think he had rib issues towards the end of last year. Maybe that's why he was played out of position. But someone I'll keep an eye on, but at the moment, he is not in my side. All right, but depending on how he goes, I'll definitely be keeping an eye on him. Caleb Daniel, who's 518.8k, training in the mids, I believe. He could play forward, he could play mid, he could play defense, he could play anywhere. As we know, Bevo likes to throw around the magnets, but he's one I'll be keeping an eye on. Good draft option, I believe. James Harms, 258.3k. Watch his role in the preseason. He'll probably be rotating between mid and half forward, I believe. Does Bailey Smith being injured, help his cause for, some mid time? Not sure. We'll keep an eye on that. Sam Darcy, 123.9k. He was injured last year. I think he had rib, lung options issues. He's one that could play in defence. I think in that same interview with Riley Sanders, who's one to watch out for, I think he said Sam Darcy. He's lighting it up. So, one to keep an eye on. Could be a F7, F8 type. And Buku Kamas, 123.9k. I've got to put here. Cool name. Training in defence. Is he best 22? Is he a sub-risk? We'll have to wait and find out. But, he was in and out of the side last year. He could play back. He's training back, but he can also play forward. But he's one to at least keep an eye out on. All right, so that is it for the Western Bulldogs. Is there anyone I've missed? Let me know. Are you starting McRae? Let me know. And thank you very much for watching. And I'll see you in the next one. See you. Bye.